A woman from New Baltimore leaves tomorrow for our nation's capital. It's the final leg of a 65-year journey. Her uncle never returned from the Korean War, and she, her mother, and her grandmother were denied the chance to bury him. But on Monday, she will be at his side when he is laid to rest with full honors in Arlington National Cemetery. Guy Gordon joins us live from the Grosse Pointe War Memorial with this soldier's story.
There's a new star right next to George Grifford's name, signifying that his body has finally been returned. He enlisted at the age of 17. He was horrified by tales of the Holocaust, and when the Korean War broke out, he and his best friend Billy Ryan signed up. Billy came back. George never did. Toni Murphy was just 7 when her handsome uncle left to serve.
They were only 17. But they pestered, and that I do remember, pestered my grandmother.
A year later, heartache as they learned the boy with the toothy grin was missing in action. Then notification he died in a Chinese prison camp. They had dog tags, but no body. Grandmother never gave up hope and told 12-year-old Toni she must never give up looking for George.
One day, George is coming home. Alive, we hope. But if not, he's still coming home. I went through everything with them. They suffered, I suffered. They cried, I cried.
When her mother died 5 years ago, she gave up looking. But George found her. In November, the Army called Toni with a miracle. George's remains were identified. On Memorial Day weekend, she was overwhelmed as she was presented with something her mother and grandmother longed for, George's Purple Heart.
We want something of George to hold on to.
This Monday, she'll join 18 friends and family in Arlington National Cemetery as he is given a new home on hallowed American ground.
I'm going to be relieved that he's going to be with his brothers and sisters in arms.
Now, Billy Ryan did come back, and he told the family a very important story, and that is that George was captured as he was charging a North Korean machine gun nest, a nest that he blew up with a hand grenade, that he was a certifiable hero. That's not in any official Army records, but the family believes that's why he deserves to be buried in Arlington. And I'll tell you something neat about Toni. She has been walking several miles with her walker every day since November because she is going to walk behind that caisson and accompany her uncle from the funeral home to the gravesite at Arlington. She's been training like an Olympian. From the Grosse Pointe War Memorial, I'm Guy Gordon, live, Local 4. Back to you.